No one takes you seriously if you dress like this. That's the blunt truth most men avoid. You can grind every day, hit the gym, and put in the work, but if you look sloppy, careless, and outdated, people stop listening before you even get a chance to prove yourself. Your clothes tell the world whether you're someone to respect or someone to ignore. If you want influence, opportunity, and respect, you can't afford to dress in a way that kills your credibility. I built my private coaching program specifically for men like you. Inside, I teach you exactly how to build a sharp image, develop a body worth respecting, and carry yourself like a man who's serious about his life. If you're ready to stop being overlooked and finally step into the role that you were meant for, hit the first link in the description or the pinned comment below and join today. Let's break down the 5 ways your clothes are making people dismiss you and how to fix them fast. Point 1. Dressing like you're still in high school. One of the fastest ways to lose respect is to dress like you've never left your teenage years. Graphic tees with childish logos, hoodies 3 times too big, saggy jeans, or sneakers that look like they belong to a skater in 2008. When you're a grown man dressed like a boy, people treat you like one. They assume that you lack maturity, discipline, and ambition, even if you've got all 3. Style is not about nostalgia. Holding on to the way you dressed in high school doesn't keep you young, it keeps you stuck. A man who dresses like he hasn't grown up signals to everyone around him that he's stuck in the past. It screams that you haven't stepped into adulthood fully, and that makes people take him less seriously. The fix is simple. Upgrade your basics to match the man that you want to become. Swap out graphic tees for fitted, solid colored shirts. Replace sagging jeans with dark denim that actually fits. Ditch oversized hoodies for jackets or sweaters that sharpen your frame. You don't have to erase comfort, you need to refine it. By doing this, you send a clear message that you're a man who's mature, not a boy clinging to old habits. Respect is tied to how you present yourself. If you look like a teenager, people will treat you like one. Dress like a man and you'll finally be seen as one as well. Point 2. Wearing loud logos and flashy labels. Here's a trap that keeps men looking unserious. Plastering themselves in logos and labels. You might think wearing a shirt with a giant designer name makes you look high status. In reality, it does the opposite. Loud brands often signal insecurity. It looks like you're trying too hard to convince others that you're valuable instead of letting your style and confidence speak for you. The truth is, men who are actually respected rarely advertise their brand across their chest. Subtlety is what makes you look refined. Think about the difference. One guy is walking in with a massive logo screaming for attention. The other is wearing a clean, well-fitted shirt with no label in sight. Which one gets taken more seriously? Always a man who looks understated. This doesn't mean you can't wear brands. It means you don't let the brands wear you. Choose pieces with minimal or no visible logos. Invest in neutral tones and timeless cuts that elevate your look without shouting for validation. People associate quiet confidence with authority, and authority earns respect. When you cover yourself in loud logos, you look like a man trying to buy credibility. When you dress as subtlety, you look like a man who already has it. The difference will determine whether others view you as serious or as someone pretending. Point 3. Dressing like you don't care about grooming or fit. Another mistake that instantly kills respect is dressing like you don't care about how your clothes sit on your body or how you maintain them. Wrinkled shirts, baggy jeans, scuffed shoes, or a suit that looks 2 sizes too big all send the same message. You don't care enough about yourself to get it right. And if you don't care, why should anyone else? Men who look serious don't necessarily wear expensive clothes. They wear clothes that fit their body properly and are well kept. A crisp $30 shirt with clean jeans and polished shoes will always look more respectable than a $300 designer shirt that's wrinkly and sloppy. Fit and care matter more than brand names, and this is where most men fail. The solution starts with intention. Get your measurements taken. Buy clothes that match your build. Iron your shirts, shine your shoes, and make sure that your pants aren't dragging on the ground. These small habits separate men who look sharp from men who look careless. This is where I want to challenge you. If you're serious about becoming a man who commands attention, you need to master these fundamentals. And that's exactly what I teach inside my private coaching program. Inside, I'll show you how to build a wardrobe that works for your body and lifestyle, so you never again risk being dismissed for looking sloppy. If you're ready, hit the first link in the description or the pinned comment and join today. Don't keep dressing like a man people can overlook. Point 4. Sticking to only casual clothes everywhere you go. Here's another reason people don't take you seriously. You're always dressed like it's Saturday afternoon. Sweatpants, athletic shorts, gym sneakers, and hoodies are fine for downtime. But when that becomes your default look, you're sending the message that you're not ready for serious situations. Think about it. If you show up to a meeting or a date or even a casual social event dressed like you just rolled off the couch, people assume you live without standards. They assume you're not ambitious or disciplined. And in a world where perception creates opportunity, dressing too casually can close doors before they ever open. Now, I'm not saying that you need to wear a suit everywhere. That's not realistic. What you need is balance. Elevate your casual wear with pieces that sharpen your look. Dark jeans instead of sweatpants, a fitted polo instead of a hoodie, clean leather sneakers instead of running shoes. These small upgrades can make a huge difference in how people respond to you. When you start dressing with more intention, even casual settings, you separate yourself from every other guy who defaults to comfort. You start looking like a man who's ready for opportunity. That shift in perception is exactly what earns you respect in situations where other men get overlooked. So if you want to be taken seriously, stop living in sweatpants, upgrade your casual wardrobe, and watch how fast people treat you differently. Point 5. Ignoring the details that signal discipline. Finally, the details. Wrinkled clothing, mismatched belts and shoes, cheap watches that looked oversized, dirty sneakers, or even a tie that hangs at the wrong length. These are all subtle cues people use to decide whether you're serious or not. Most men ignore them, but disciplined men pay attention, and discipline is what earns respect. When your clothes are clean, pressed, and matched properly, you communicate order and control. When your accessories are simple and sharp, you show restraint and confidence. Even something as small as rolling your sleeves neatly or wearing a belt that matches your shoes tell people that you're intentional about yourself. Here's what you need to remember. People may not comment on the details, but they always notice. The man with scuffed shoes looks like he doesn't care. The man who polishes shoes looks like he respects himself, and others respect him for it. If you want to stand out, master the small things. Less is more. Keep your watch subtle, your belt matched, and your clothes maintained. The details are what separate the average man from the man who looks serious, respected, and worthy of paying attention to. No one takes you seriously if you dress like a boy, a billboard, or a man who doesn't care. Your clothes don't cover you. They communicate who you are. And if you don't take them seriously, no one else will take you seriously as well. If you're ready to stop being overlooked and stop being treated casually, and finally build a style that commands respect, then join my private coaching program today. Inside, I'll personally guide you to build a wardrobe and lifestyle that matches the man that you want to be. Hit the first link in the description or the pinned comment below and claim your spot now. Because once you fix how you dress, you'll notice people finally treating you the way you want to be treated.